Okay, Apple just released a Mac Pro for 6 grand, a Pro display for 5,000, and a Pro stand for 1,000. And this is sort of what it looks like. Back to sort of the cheese grater design, which I bought a Mac Pro back in the day for about $3,000. I never bought a display with it. I had a Samsung display. So you're going to ask the customer to spend $12,000 to have this display set up. And, all I got to say to Apple is no. This is not innovative at all. This is gouging the customer. And I feel like we're going back to the days like we started with, Atari, right? They give you like a controller and a game. Usually Nintendo. This is what I remember the most. Nintendo came with two controllers, a gun or zapper or whatever they were calling it, and Mario and Duck Hunt in one cartridge. And they gave you all the hookups for that, the power supply, and they gave you the connection to the back, which was I don't think it was like the RCA cables. It was just like a thicker thing that you plugged in. Whatever, right? Then what happened? Super Nintendo, I think, gave you the game as well and a controller and stuff. But then we started getting into Nintendo 64, and they didn't give you the hookup for the back. I think they gave you RCA, but some of the TVs didn't have that or something like that. So they stopped giving you certain things that you. I don't even think the power supply came with that, but maybe it did. Systems stopped giving you hookups to hook your system up. You had to buy those separately. I remember for the Nintendo 64, I had to buy a different hookup to actually hook the system up. So I feel like this is what Apple is doing with these products. I would love these products. They look nice, but I don't have 12,000. If I have $12,000, that's a house payment. That's a down payment on a house. So Apple, I don't think you're being innovative. And I remember one time my Mac Pro broke and I brought it into the Apple store and I said, "Hey, something's going on with this. It was out of warranty." And they just fixed it. And what they said is, "Yeah, we don't sell a lot of these." So I think this is just to get attention back on Apple. I think they're just doing stuff for shock value now. Like, oh, well, we got to get the attention back on us. Everything's like white noise at this point. And I think that they do great work. I don't think that they have to gouge the customer with this. Like, I think, okay, you do a Mac Pro for 3,000 and you do, a display for 1,000, not 5, not 6 to have the display so it's set up. You're for a stand to put your display on, it's $1,000. No, that doesn't fly with me. Maybe somebody who has, $100,000 or $200,000 in the bank and could just go and buy the new Mac Pro. Just say, "I have the new Mac Pro," but I won't be buying this. I have a great setup here for. I think this computer laptop was 1,000, a little bit over 1,000, and this display was $150. So 1,200 bucks, and I'm able to record, and then I have a camera, mic, probably $1,500 all together with what I'm filming, lights, maybe another 100 bucks. But yeah, this is not gonna fly with me. As an Apple consumer, I have iPhone 7 Plus, and I have two iPad Pro 12.9s with the Apple Pencil that I love drawing on. But Apple, you got to think of something else. You got to be innovative. You can't just be gouging the customers just to get attention back on you. You got to come up with new stuff. And I hope that people don't go out and run out and buy this stuff just because it's Apple. It's getting a little ridiculous, and I'm tired of it. I know that you guys charge a lot for your laptops and things like that, but I actually like the older stuff with actual hookups. USB drive, you know, so I can plug things into. This computer isn't even a Mac, but I can plug USB drives in. If you get like some of the new Macs, MacBook Pros, you have to buy adapters and stuff. Now that's getting a little out of hand. Another $100, another $100 here. So with that said, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this Mac Pro, Pro Display, and Pro Stand. $12,000. 6 plus 5, you're at 11 plus the stand. 12 grand with the tax. I think it's getting a little. I would go out and buy like a Mac Pro, or not Mac Pro, but a iMac. I have an iMac over there that actually has to get fixed. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the new Mac Pro Display, all this that's going on with Apple. I think it's just to get attention back on Apple. That's what I think.